One of Virginia's regional food banks has found a way to grow vegetables, raise fish, and educate children on the Northern Neck at the same time. And they're spreading their success to every part of the state.
Located in Warsaw, Virginia, Healthy Harvest Fresh is part of the Healthy Harvest Food Bank.
This facility is very unique. It's the only one of its kind on the East Coast that we're aware of, and that encompasses a food bank and an aquaponics system.
The aquaponics portion of the facility was conceived about 5 years ago. Today, it's part of a thriving Healthy Harvest food bank that had humble beginnings.
In the back of a pickup truck, a couple of guys are driving to Richmond and bringing back as much food as possible for pantries in the lower end of Lancaster County.
Balderson says a survey of nearby residents inspired her team to focus on growing fresh, healthy produce.
32% had someone in their household with type 1, type 2 diabetes, or some other health-related dietary issue. And that's where our agricultural program was born.
Aquaponics is a food production system that uses fish to produce the nutrients in order to grow in a traditional hydroponic system, where lettuce, cucumbers, and other produce are grown in water versus soil. Waste from the fish is filtered, and the nitrogen that remains provides the nutrient base that the plants use to grow.
The fish, they're doing an excellent job to provide that nutrients. A lot of times in fields, it's planted so many times that it's absorbed all the nutrients that's there. You don't have that rich in nutrients. You don't have that really, really rich green. Whereas in here, I mean, the fish are doing all of that for us.
This is what planting looks like in an aquaponics program. Lewis takes seedlings that have sprouted from a container bed to a raft with 18 holes for the plants. Lettuce can be frustrating to grow outside since it is susceptible to changing temperatures.
Like a field-grown lettuce, it can be one hot day, it wilts, and it's more of a sour lettuce. Whereas in here, everything's temperature controlled. The water, the temperature stays the same pretty much all the time.
Lewis says he and other workers are constantly monitoring changes in the water or air temperature, making adjustments as necessary.
You can taste the freshness. I know it sounds funny, but I mean, you can taste that it was harvested within the week. You can taste that it's full of, water, it's full of nutrients.
Workers here say fresh produce doesn't just taste better, it's better for you.
Fresh produce has a much higher nutrient content than produce that's been harvested days and weeks ago. But once produce has been harvested, that nutrient content immediately starts to decrease.
According to Feeding America, a national group that tracks hunger, an estimated 1 in 9 Virginians face hunger, including 1 in 7 children, for a total estimate of 704,270 Virginians experiencing food insecurity. That's nearly 8% of the state's population. Healthy Harvest Fresh considers itself first and foremost to be an education center, where the aim is to show young people the benefits of fresh versus processed foods.
If children establish a culture of eating for wellness at an early age, there is a much greater chance of them not growing to adults and suffering with those nutritional related illnesses as adults, and having to combat those and suffer through those nutritional related illnesses as adults.
Healthy Harvest Food Bank serves as its core the 6 counties in the Northern Neck and Middle Peninsula regions of Virginia. They work with 36 partner agencies and serve 11,000 individuals each month. Last year, they distributed over 2.6 million pounds of food, which equals over 2 million meals. And they also distribute additional food to every other part of the state. For Real Virginia, I'm Burke Moeller reporting.